What's good, ladies and gentlemen? We are back 3 weeks out from our bodybuilding show, motherfuckers. I'm definitely feeling it. These last 2 weeks especially are the most important weeks. They're the last 2 weeks I'm actually losing fat, because that last week, as you guys may know, peak week, you're not really focused on losing fat. You're trying to prime yourself for the show, fill up, different strategies. I will go over that when the time comes, but for now, we got 3 weeks to shake and bake, baby. We got 3 weeks to kill it. Lifts are starting to go down, but I think that's just because my body weight is going down too. I use Happy Scale, and it tracks like averages, weekly rates, moving average. My lowest weight was 175.8. I never thought I'd see that weight on the scale again, but here we are. And it's only gonna get fucking lower. We're gonna bust our ass. We're gonna squeeze our titties and biceps today. So I'm gonna get some pre in. I did bring blue raz again. A lot of people were asking about the honey purposes, fast digesting carbs, sodium especially. You gotta have sodium to even get pumps to begin with. You see people adding salt in the pre-workout and shit. I add like 10 cranks of Himalayan salt in my honey. Don't sleep on sodium, and then mix it with fast digesting carbs, straight to the bloodstream, baby. I got 20 grams in this bitch though, because I'm gonna use this backstage, so it's like I'm simulating what I would do, essentially. I even go in there and I warm up with a band. Same shit I would do backstage, so I'm getting used to it. That's some damn good honey. I'm sorry if I'm a little lower on the energy side, but that's just how it be, baby. My wiener ain't working the same. My brain ain't working the same. I don't feel the best, but we look cool. I'm curious about what my test is at, my test levels. I'll order in something and I'll test it on peak week, because I feel like that'll be when it's the lowest, because I'll be done losing fat. And then I want to document like rebuilding it, because I know it's gonna be ass. That'll be cool to rebuild it, because then people who do have low test or need help with that, or just want help maximizing their hormones, and test especially, because test equals gains, baby. I can document that journey for y'all. Blue Raz, the new Rect flavor, pre-workout, baby. The best goddamn pre-workout in the galaxy. Link in description. Code monkey to save you money. Blue Raz, my favorite flavor. I already told y'all. I'm gonna just dry scoop again. Make sure if you guys are dry scooping that you're getting plenty of water after, or the ingredients aren't gonna work. I'm sure y'all are wondering what the fuck is on my face. Maren, my girlfriend, and mom finally convinced me to go to the eye doctor because I couldn't fucking see. Turns out I've been nerfing the fuck out of my vision, because life looks a lot cleaner, a lot more HD with these bad boys on, so gotta get used to these. I can't wear contacts, my eyes are too fucking sensitive, bro.
Only looking like a classic.
Yeah, I went for the retro look. Makes sense. Got the mustache, the mullet, the muscles. All right, let's go inside. As you guys know, Greg isn't coaching me, I'm coaching myself, because I want to do the whole rundown by myself first way through. But I put a physique update on my story, and I was like, guess my body fat. He said, looks like you're getting close to 6%. You still natty? I say, yes sir, under 4 weeks out. It can be tough to not lose muscle the last 4 weeks. It's especially impressive natural, even not natty, it be lean. Close grip Smith press. Close grip just being more range of motion for my chest. Other than that, I'll do like the same thing, like incline, and I'll do some cable flies and shit, but it'll all be safer movements, quote unquote. We're gonna get warmed up. I didn't do fit check, bro. Fit check, we got the double YoungLa sock. I brought out the dunks. And then we got these dropped, I think, like a month ago. We got the remade beaters. Y'all see once I got blood in my upper body. The beaters were remade to be stretchier, and the classic pullover, because I'm cold as fuck all the time. So we're gonna start off with Uno plates. Couple warm-up sets. I'm already kind of familiar with what I can push on this. Any new movements, I'll do more warm-up sets with. Get ready for some heavy S weight, baby, or as heavy as I can push at this body weight. In the off season, bulking, I'm hoping to get strong as fuck, especially with like Smith machine squats, hack squats, the bulk series. I'm hyped. Hey, focus on the Natty Pro card though. Focus on the shows. We got 2 of them. We're gonna get warmed up though.
To see
With chest, if you know how to pop your pecs, you should be chilling. Just flex the weight up. You wanna move the weight with your chest. Flex the weight up. You're squeezing the weight anyways. You're contracting the muscle with load. That's all you gotta think about. Same thing with your back, legs, ankles, wrists. Just think about it. Put your mind in the muscle. Oldie but a goodie. We're going back to incline hammer strength. I don't wanna push failure on incline dumbbell, especially leading up to a show. It kinda gets sketchy with those failure reps on incline dumbbell, so I'll fuck myself up on a hammer strength. At least I can push to failure safely. I don't really gotta think about it. I can close my eyes, push all out on this bitch without snapping my shit up. We're gonna get warmed up. I'm not familiar with it, so I'll take 2 warm-up sets, and then we'll hop into our actual set. .568 of a rep with 275. I like this machine for incline, especially. Like if I'm not doing free weight, I'm usually rocking with the incline hammer strength or side bags. But that's all she wrote for that set. But this is what I'm talking about with the tanks. Look at this. Way stretchier. 2.0, I don't know what they're gonna call it, but they're just like revamped, reimagined. So we're doing pec deck. I just kept pec deck in. Feels good. I'm especially comfortable with keeping stuff in my program this close to a show. If I'm more familiar with a movement, I'm way better off. I'm not trying to gain strength or anything on the movement. I'm obviously trying to maintain my strength. Tracking and getting good at a movement is what it's about. So if I can be really good at a movement this close to a show, even better. Less risk of injury. Especially with isolation movements, I'm not afraid to stay with the same ones because I got good at them, just keeping them in for so long. The better I am at a movement, the safer I'm able to be with it, especially this close to a show. I'm not looking to gain any crazy PRs or let alone fucking muscle. I'm about to do seated cable flies. I was doing standing there for a minute. We're going back to seated. I'm gonna get warmed up on this. I don't really remember what I was hitting for seated cable, but it's chill. We'll take a couple.
If you're in the game, well, then the stroke's the word. Don't take no rhythm, don't take no style. Got a thirst for killing, grab your body. Woo!
That is a wrap for chest. We're gonna get into some biceps. First up, we got cable curl. I switched up the bicep movements. I don't really wanna go free weight, plus more bang for my buck. I'll probably get a better pump with cables, in all honesty. I'm gonna switch to cable curls, and then we got another bicep movement, just 2 bicep movements. Don't listen to the people that say you don't have to hit arms that happen to have good arm genetics. A lot of people have good genetics, or they're on roids. You don't always gotta listen to them. Hit your arms. They're like any other muscle. I don't want too big of arm. You sound silly. Who doesn't? You know, big ass arms. I use like my lats as a, what are those called? The arm blasters. Tuck my arm in to my lat, keep it on my sides. The only thing that's moving from here to here. Elbow fixed, does not move. Boom, boom, full stretch, full contraction. Don't hold that at the top forever because you'll lose its leverage. Just get that contraction, feel it, drop it real slow. Make love to them weights, baby. I'm gonna do like 6 to 8 on most movements now, just because I picked movements that I'm really good at. Like I said, I want intensity as high as possible. I'm gonna do safer movements, so I'm all right doing 6 to 8 on pretty much most movements that I'm doing because they're safe. I wanna do 6 to 8 on like all free weight movements. When I'm bulking, I'll do a lot more, not complicated movements, but movements where I have to stabilize and it's not just a machine and I'm just pushing.
all out failure, 6 to 8 reps. So for now, 6 to 8 reps on this bad boy. I'm gonna get warmed up because I'm not that familiar with it, and I'm gonna change the grip on this bitch.
Put your right hand out, give a firm handshake. Talk to me about that one big break. Spread the air pollution both far and wide. Keep your contributions by your side. And strongest of men could be a winner, boy, and move quite well. Strongest of men. Strongest of men. You got your number down. Strongest of men. Say you're a winner, man. You're just a sinner now.
Right there, I guessed that weight would be in 6 to 8, but I was like, well, there's 8 reps. Still not at failure. I got 10. I'll move up a stack and I'll get like 6 reps with that next week, but it's like a standard to follow, but it's not all and all. The most important part is intensity to grow your muscle. Intensity equals hitting muscular failure. I can just make my own shit for real. I need to write like an ebook or something. 10 for you, 10 for you, 10 for you. 30 for me. We'll see how it feels. General instructions: weight plates, torque arms, seat adjustment, exercise movement. Step 5, big ass arms.
Put your left foot out, keep it all in place. Work your way right into my face. First you try to bend me, you make my backbone slide. But when you find you blend me, skip on by, keep on. Stop it. Give me the business all night long. Stop it, stop it. Stop it.
Mom and sis over there, but yeah, I'm all cleaned up. Hope it still looks good.
What do you tell her to give you? You're just like the usual.
She just does it, man. So yeah, she's like, we're routine. You know, I book her every 3 weeks. That's how you have to
have you in a notepad.
Yeah.
Like Omni-Man, the usual.
You know how it is,
Sweet.
dude. You link up with like a barber, a hairstylist, dude. It's just, get that shit on clockwork.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm hoping eventually when I need tests and I take tests, when I need it, when I'm like pushing 40, I strive to have a mustache as full as that.
That'll do it. That'll do it, dude.
His mustache constantly is a pump. Alrighty fuckers, done with the gym. We're gonna go home and get some gains. I kind of mentioned it in the gym. I just wanted to focus on teaching y'all kind of my breakdown. I'm just gonna give y'all a breakdown. I see a lot of bullshit on the internet with this, especially like the self-help gurus, and like it's been 8 years implementing everything, trial and error. I've done fucking everything, dude. You can name a program, I've probably ran that bitch. I wouldn't say I'm like peak expert at training, but I would say I have enough experience to where I can help you guys not fuck up like I did and learn the hard way. First off, obviously, what we got done with, a good training program and a gym. You cannot make as good of progress if you don't have a good training environment and you don't have a set regimen. If you don't have a plan, that's like the analogy with the ship and the crew. Let's take a boat and let's take a ship and a crew. They have a destination. They have to go around obstacles, obviously, because that's just relating it back to life. Shit happens. 9 times out of 10, they're going to make it to their destination because they have a plan, they have a set point, they have a goal, and so they're going to achieve said goal. Let's take that same boat, not put any captain on it, or any map, for that matter, just turn it on and let it go. We'll fucking see if it even makes it out, and we'll see it definitely not reach its destination. So if you don't have a set plan, especially when it comes to training, you're just not gonna get anywhere, especially if you're not training hard enough. That's why I'm preaching this Arthur Jones shit, because my physique, Drew's witnessed it, my girlfriend's witnessed it, social media's witnessed it. My physique just doesn't look the same. I was almost starving my body of gains by not resting enough, bro, and training hard enough. I was doing all this bullshit RPE training with like multiple sets when it was in front of me the whole time. It's like the oldest philosophy. You know, the multiple sets came from some propaganda, like some popular dude put together a multi-set program, and it was like that. Multiple sets was literally borderline a scam. Arnold adapted that, and a bunch of other dudes, and Arnold has great genetics. Some people just start genetic outliers and they can walk up in the gym and gain muscle, and they're 5'5" and they breathe the damn gym air and they're buff as shit. So some of us, me, you, if you're natural, we gotta control some shit. Yeah, Arnold adapted it, and Arnold was in the gym for like 3 hours a day and talking about how he did all this and 2-a-days, and almost like more the merrier. I work harder than everyone else. I'm in the gym more frequently than you. That's why I'm Mr. Olympia. And it's like, Mr. Olympias are Mr. Olympias because they knew how to apply hard work that complemented their good ass genetics, because you have to have borderline perfect fucking genetics to be a Mr. Olympia. Besides the fact, you don't have to be in the gym all fucking day. And that's been proven time and time again. We talk about it. Dorian saw the most progress when he implemented it. Same with Mike Menzer. He used to train a lot more often. Same with me. I used to train like 5-6 days a week. I used to document it on the channel. I'm in the gym 3 to 4 days max. That is good. You can do an upper lower split is good. Push pull legs with rest days in between. That's probably what I'm gonna run on my bulk, just so I'm fresh every single day. There's a rest day after every day I train. My central nervous system is chilling. I'm making progress every time I walk up in that bitch. You take more rest days, tell me you're not gonna be itching to be in the gym, bro. You're going to want a PR, you are going to PR, and you are going to make solid ass progress when you start taking more rest days. If you're a beginner, do not shy away from compounds. Build the foundation. There's a lot of other shit going on with compounds, a lot more muscle groups than other isolation movements. Leave that for when you're more intermediate and advanced, obviously, other than like the standard cable curl and shit, but compounds are good. Compounds build a good foundation. Tons of people build great physiques with compounds. There's no perfect program. Whatever program you can recover from, you enjoy and can stick to, that's the training aspect of things, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, back in the casa, I already down my shake. It was the Cinnamon Crunch vegan protein. Has a little Cinnamon Toast Crunch chunks in it. It's fucking amazing. But next thing I would say is nutrition. Nutrition is so fucking important, bro. I already talked about how I dirty bulked before, why you shouldn't dirty bulk. I do give credit to my bulk specifically for putting on the size that I have, but I could have gone about it in a smarter manner, so I'm gonna relay that to you, you feel me? Just going to a good store that you know has good food selection, that you know where it's all coming from. You fuel your body. Body is a machine. Put in some nice fuel in it, you'll feel real nice. Protein baseline, I like to go 0.8 grams per pound of body weight all the way up to like 1 gram. So I usually increase it as I'm cutting. As I take off carbs, I usually bump up protein a little bit, but fats you want to keep the same because it's a very hormone based macronutrient if you look at it, so keeping that makes you feel good. Just as nutrient dense as you can go while sustaining a good diet is good. Whatever fruits honestly you like. I just like pineapples and blueberries. They're very nutrient dense. For protein, you can always do chicken. Is stupid cheap. I like to ball out on my meats. I like to go red meats, and you can do fish and stuff if you like fish. I'm not a big fish guy. Tons of good carb sources. I like to stick with the rice, oatmeal. Potatoes are great. Sweet potatoes, not too picky. And then obviously vegetables that you can just sprinkle in your food too, like spinach with your eggs if you like that, and mix in lettuce with your beef. Supplements.
You guys have been asking me what supplements I take. Outside of protein, creatine. Cheapest, most studied supplement you can get out there, increases ATP. It's more expenditure. With creatine, after it's in your system for like 2 weeks, you'll notice that you might be able to press out a little extra rep or two and you have a little more endurance to you. You do not need pre-workout, especially if you're a beginner. You can do black coffee, but us fellas that like strong pre-workouts, you already know pre-workout for huge. But daily vitamins. 2 main morning supplements are my huge multivitamin. All the basics that you need. So a huge multivitamin is good. Turmeric, I take turmeric in the morning, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, good for your gut health too. If you don't want to do a multivitamin, just do vitamin C, vitamin D especially. Most people are deficient in vitamin D. If you have low test especially, you go to the doctor, that's like the first thing they ask you. So vitamin D. Nighttime, I like to take fish oil and magnesium. Magnesium, I like to take it before bed, helps with sleep, stress, depression. It's also good for bone and muscle health. Fish oil, great for skin, complexion, good for your hair, good for your joints too. For the bonus, I've been taking these. Joint support and the organ support that we carry. Defend, this is made for geared up motherfuckers, but I'm like, why not take an organ protection supplement? And then joint support for the good old joints because we pushing that heavy weight. So those are just bonus. These are also huge, but that's why I went with huge. Because they're a bodybuilding company and they have fucking everything I need. That's my no bullshit breakdown to building an aesthetic body. I didn't always have an aesthetic body. A couple months back I was a chubby bastard, but bulking fucking works, dog. You have to full send the bulk. You look a little pudgy for a little bit, but you're putting on size. You have to build a foundation to look aesthetic, baby, okay? You have to bulk up to look cool shredded, or you will look like a fucking ramen noodle, a beef ramen noodle. When you cut down, you will disappear. Do not do it. Build a foundation. I promise it's worth the wait. We're gonna light up this J and recover, baby. If it's so damn bad, show me the bodies, bro. Where are all the dead bodies? Show me all the dead bodies from alcohol. Show me all the dead bodies from vaping, bro. Plant comes up, put it in a piece of paper, and you have fun with it. Oh, I just hate how lazy Max is. Said no one ever. I watched the whole Dorian podcast with Joe Rogan. If Dorian's blazing up every day and he won 6 here you go, my guy. If he won 6 Mr. Olympias, 6 Mr. Olympias in a row, undeniable. I don't know, bro. Most bodybuilders are too. Some of them won't admit it because whatever sponsors are bullshit, but I'm pretty sure YoungLa and Huge don't give a fuck. Kind of established it. I'm gonna wrap up the video here per usual. I won't forget to do the outro. If you guys did enjoy, please slap that like button in the ass for me. Code Monkey, Huge, and YoungLa, and Helamix. And until next time, peace out, baby.